a lecture, an anatomy dissection, the human anatomy when you on intravenous feeding. Remember that? Yeah. And there was like maybe I can't remember if it was in your year or not, but there was a lady who comes in and she's got like a machine and she lets you look at carotid arteries and that kind of thing. Do you remember that? Yeah. So really, they can pull up that kind of thing and say, okay, it didn't come up in LCRS, but it could come up here. I would say though, common things are common. So you're definitely going to get something on exercise. You're probably definitely going to get something on infection. If you get time, learn imaging, but don't overstress yourself learning the small topics and being pedantic about it. Learn what is much more likely to come up and focus your revision on that. I really do sympathize because there's no. Maybe you are coming here expecting that I'll give you like a nice structure to plan your revision and say learn this, you'll pass. Unfortunately, there is no way to do that for this exam.
So what was the format?
So the format last year was SAQs, I think 5 SAQs, and then for the second part, and those SAQs, I think there were 2 that were related to science and the patient. So one of them was, I think, a direct past paper copy, and another one was similar, and then the other 3 were just related to year 2 stuff. And the essay question was a case study, just like you've got from the past papers of old, like this guy's tired or whatever. And they just, instead of writing a whole 2-page essay, you write the essay across 2 pages, but they ask it in separate questions. Does that sort of make sense? So one paragraph, so just as an idea, let's say the case study was about exercise. One paragraph would be like, okay, describe the host immune response to this, describe this at a cellular level, describe how you might treat this patient, as opposed to just talk about it. Make sense? Yeah, and I know I've said this before, but don't neglect the past papers. You'll be as I'm sure you've already realized at Imperial, they literally do copy word for word, and there's a lot to go through here. I think they date back to like 2003 or 2004. And in our year, the SAQ we had, 2 of them were repeated verbatim. The essay question, which was fortunate for us, the case study, was entirely similar to previous years. It was like a copy. We just copy-pasted the whole year, copy-pasted from like 2005 paper. Whoever looked at that paper, copy-pasted 2005 paper to the 2009 one. Any other questions? Okay, I'm glad we finished before the second half. If you have any questions, then get in touch, and this stuff will go up online.